Hello, hi everyone, TJ here, and in this video we're going to go over prompt engineering. I'm just going to increase the size of this screen. 1% mode. I'm just going to go over what is here, okay? So, again, this is based on my understanding. I'm going to put a link for reference from ChatGPT themselves that have all the information that you need. But here, you want to consider what is in front of you. So in this case, you want to give it a persona. Persona is, you want to give ChatGPT or the large language model, the LLM, an identity. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna read this, but you want to give it an identity. Okay, that's actually key because you're going to say, hey, you're an expert in this, or you are a Python expert, you're a Python pro, whatever you want. Okay. You're going to give it the context. What do you want to solve? In this case, we want to come up with ideas for kids, for your niche, whatever industry you are interested in. Then you're going to give it a task. In this case, the example that you have in front of me is not related to what we're going to do, but we're going to jump into ChatGPT and start typing. Okay. And my Pomodoro timer just went off. My apologies on that. Then you're going to give it a task. So you're going to say, I'm Python expert. This is what I'm trying to solve. And I want you to write X amount of ideas to solve this problem. So that's the task that you want to give it. You want to give it a format. Do you want these to be bullet points? Do you want these to be small paragraphs? Do you want these to be bullet points plus use cases plus examples, etc., etc.? Then, if you can, this is optional, you want to provide it with examples. Hey, let's say if you found an app idea that you're interested in and that you like, then you want to say, hey, use this as a reference, and then you paste whatever example you want to utilize, and then you want to give it a tonality. In this case, that you're trying to build an app, you don't really need a tone. Tone would be for an email, maybe response to a text message, things like that. Or if you want to create your, reference card, reference letter, or you want to send an email to your manager, you want a tonality to be friendly and persuasive, or you want it to be funny on X, Y, and Z. So that's the tonality, okay? So we're just going to read this here. That way you have an idea, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So a persona, you are a senior product marketing manager at Apple, and you have just unveiled the latest Apple product in collaboration with Tesla, the Apple Car, and received 12,000 pre-orders, which is 200% higher than the target. That is the context. The persona is you're a senior product marketing manager at Apple. Now, the task is to write what? To write an email. In this case, the format is the email to your boss, Tim Cook, sharing the positive news. So it's, again, pretty simple. Doesn't have to be extensive. In this case, it's just a word, an email. So ChatGPT or the LLM will know what you're referring to. And then the email should include TLDR, so too long, didn't read section, project background, why this project came into existence, business results section, so qualifiable business metrics, and with a section thanking the product and engineering teams. Okay, so that is the example and the reference that you want to use as far as how you want the email to look. And then the tonality towards the end is use clear and concise language and write in a confident yet friendly tone. So you have the tonality of friendly, you want it to sound confident, and you want it to be super concise. So those are pretty much the core components of prompt engineering. Normally, I use the persona, I give it context, and the task. Sometimes I use examples, but my main three are persona, context, and task. Sometimes format. So let's say those four, but for me, mandatory would be persona, context, and task. The other was an optional, but the other three actually help you lay down everything how you want it to be. So let's just go into ChatGPT. In this case, there's another. This is the link that I was talking to you about. It is straight from the horse's mouth. It talks about prompt engineering, prompt examples. It gives you what you need to do, provide reference text, and this is straight up from openai.com. So I'm going to put that link below. That way you can read through it and get more familiar with what we're talking about. Okay. So in this case, again, either we can review one of the ones that I've done in the past, which we can easily do here and say app ideas, or we could just write our own teen app ideas. So let's do that one. Let's do this one. So you're a Python expert who wants to create a simple app for teenagers to entertain themselves and something worthy of influencer marketing in IG or TikTok. Your task, so this is the persona, this is the context, and this is the task. Your task is to write a list of simple app ideas. That's the task. Make sure to detail, provide examples, and use cases for current market demands. So this is somehow a little bit of format. You have the task, you have the context, and then you have the persona. And this is what it tells you. Here's a list of simple app ideas for teenagers that align with current market demands and have the potential for influencer marketing on Instagram and TikTok. And here's the list. So trend, challenge generator, AI story generator, meme maker with a twist, outfit challenge app, a custom soundboard for TikTok videos, mini game challenge app. So it gives you the description. It gives you the use cases. In this case, an app with a collective of short, quirky mini games. So tap battle, reactions test, memory games designed to be completed in under a minute. The app also includes leaderboard features for friends to compete. The use case, entertainment teens during downtime or in between classes, can be used for TikTok context where users post their scores and challenge others. Examples, a game where users must pop balloons as fast as possible. Reaction and speed games that test users' ability to stop a timer at the exact second, and the potential for influencer marketing. Influencers could host tournaments or challenges offering prizes to top sponsors. Okay. Again, there is ideas for everybody. I wouldn't choose this one, but again, if it works for you, it works for you, and we can actually either do our own from scratch. That way we can do this ourselves. So you can say, and again, this is going to be related to Python itself, just because Python is the backbone for artificial intelligence. So that's why I'm focusing on it right now. Learning as we go here. I want to become really confident at building apps and Python and so forth. So again, that's why I'm choosing this topic, because I want to focus on this, because this is not going anywhere. This is actually getting better and better. And today is going to be the worst that you will see AI on its own. Okay. So in this case, we want to do, you are a Python expert, or you can do a Python Pro. You want to create apps, or you want to build simple ideas for SEO experts. Okay. You can give an example and say the simple apps could range from keyword research, blog post generator. Oops. Working links checker, etc. Yeah, etc. In this case, you're a Python expert and you want to build simple app ideas for SEO pros. Let's see. Here's the task, right? List of simple apps for SEO experts. with use cases and examples based on current market demand. Okay. That's fine. So we're going to, in fact, in this case, this is the prompt that has the persona, the context, examples, and the task. But before that, I want you to see what the outcome is if you just say, write app ideas for SEO experts. So I'm just going to cut this. So it's write ideas for SEO experts. And see the difference. Because you need to play with this. This is not gonna be a straightforward. My way is not the right way. So don't believe anything that I say. I'm just telling you this because I've experienced it and this is what I've been doing. But I've been refining and testing new things. But you actually see it for yourself to see what the outcomes are. So in this case, here's some app ideas, especially designed for help SEO experts improve their process and workflow. In this case, it's probably going to take the memory, like some of the chats that I have. Sometimes ChatGPT leverages those for memory. So in this case, it may have some things related to what I've been searching about, but there's a keyword research optimizer, content optimization assistant, SEO audit tool. You have the features and you have the tech stack, backlink analyzer, features, tech stacks as Python API like SEMrush, Hrefs, and database Postgres. So these are pretty good. Let's see if this prompt that we created is going to give us more details. So it does give you more details, right? So in this case, it's giving us, let's say the first prompt, which is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It gives us the features and it gives us the tech stack. It's trying to guess. In this case, Python is what I've been searching for and prompting with. So it's going to try to stick with that. Streamlit, Google Research. Streamlit, you can tell it, to use something else if you want, but it is going with the tech stack. In this case, I don't want the tech stack. I know that I'm using Python and Streamlit, which is what I've been using, but it's also good to know what options are available. And for this one, keyword research is actually doing what I'm asking it to do. Like it has the use case, it has the features, it has examples. A user enters a vegan recipe and the app suggests easy vegan dinner recipes, cheap vegan recipes for family, etc. The market demands, content creators and SEO experts are always looking for fresh keyword ideas. Okay? So both work. You just got to use whichever one works best for you. You can actually increase the size of the prompt, add more details, or ask for more information, ask for more details. And it actually normally towards the bottom, it asks you, let me know if you like further details or assistance developing any of these ideas. Sometimes it gives you clues as to, hey, do you want me to create a chart comparing this and this, or do you want me to? So you just have to tell, hey, yes, I know it'll continue with the results. Okay. So I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.